Hey, what up, everybody? Stevie Breech coming to you. Got a little video here, about the news drop, everybody. Booker T is all over the news today. It looks like he canceled a Comic-Con signing down in Louisiana. I believe it was in New Orleans for this weekend. So the talk of the town is everybody thinks he's showing up at the Rumble. And I don't even know why the WWE wants to bring in Booker T. They don't need a talent like Booker T. They don't need an aged veteran. They don't need another guy who's already been sort of let go for popping his top off already to everybody in the locker room, thinking that he deserves more than what he was getting. The main reason why he left the WWE was the story was going around that he got popped for his second violation, the wellness policy, and he didn't want to come back. And the background of that was also that he was hoping that he would get the developmental deal for his small promotion that he runs down in Texas. He thought that he put a lot of money into his promotion, and he thought that he was to be able to use his connection with WWE to bring the guys there. Instead, they ended up going to Florida for FCW, and he sort of stomped his feet out of there. Went to TNA. TNA didn't mix well with the guys in the locker room. He had a good spot. Never was the champion. They pretty much made a belt for him called the Legends belt, sort of trying to keep him happy, which is now the TV title. They had a good spot in the main event Mafia, and sort of ran his mouth around there that he wasn't getting used or pushed enough, and found himself on the outs of TNA. So I don't know why WWE would want to bring a guy in like this. Yeah, they expanded the Rumble to 40 guys, um, and they need more guys to fill it up. And I don't know why you would sign a guy just to get sort of like an ooh and an ah at the Rumble, and then you sign this guy for a year, and what the hell are you gonna do with them? I mean, they don't need a guy like Booker T on the roster to help, to mess up things in the back. And they also don't need a guy like Booker T out there because they don't have anything for him. There's a lot of guys that are on the roster now that they don't have anything for. If he was to come back, would we get the fun-loving face Booker T that was there throughout like 2002, 2004? The main baby face who got to the top and never could win, or are we gonna get the world champion, the heel, uh, King Booker? If I was to choose, I would rather have the Booker T. I apologize, the King Booker heel come out there. I know that he didn't get like the biggest heel booing, but I know when I went to a house show it was fun when that guy came out. He had the King music and him and Charmel, and he would do the wave at everybody, and that was funny, especially when somebody would come out there and get him all mad, and he'd turn all street on all of a sudden, and then he started correcting himself into back into the other gimmick. But I think at least there he could be main event enhancement talent, just so the guys could get their it's sort of like a filler, to move him from one pay-per-view to the next. There's still a big guy there, but I don't really see him as world champion, talent anymore. If you were to make him Booker T and keep him as the face, he's really nothing more than enhancement talent in my mind. I don't see him being on any kind of a push as Booker T, getting anywhere. I was a big Booker T fan, as you can see. I still got this King Booker bear, probably the most ugliest piece of wrestling memorabilia that's out there, but I can't get myself to get rid of it for some reason. But there's my Booker T bear. Can you dig it, sucker? But yeah, that is probably the most god awful thing in the whole world. I had a Scotty 2 Hottie worm too, and I still kick myself to this day. WWE magazine had a contest where if you took your picture where you still had the worm, they put you in the magazine. But I was moving a month before, and I looked at that worm and decided I didn't need it anymore, and tossed it out. And the next month it was in there, and oh man, everybody's dream to be in the magazine, not in there. But all in all, I don't think WWE needs Booker T, and I think TNA needs a guy like him more. And even when they get him, they won't know what to do with him either. And I think the main reason that he's signing him is just to get that ooh and the ah at the Rumble. And then once they get him, they don't have anything for him. So really, there's no point. So all in all, I hope there's no Booker T at the Rumble.